8. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move that the House do receive the report on the draft resolution of the House of Representatives on national security reform and enhancement on the rising insecurity across the Federation, as adopted from the security debates. I so move.
Please, Minority Leader, second.
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I most humbly rise to second the motion as moved by the House Leader. I so second.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those in support of this motion that the report of our debate last week be laid, say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Leader, you may now lay your report. The third business of the day, because we are adjusting our other paper, is the presentation of a report on the Committee on Aviation Technology on the bill for an act to amend the Nigerian Meteorological Agency Act number 29, 2022, and for related matters, standing in the name of Honorable Tajuddin Karim Abisodun. Honorable members will recall that the bill was referred to the committee on Thursday, 3rd July 2025. The report is ready for presentation. Honorable Abisodun is invited to present the report.
Thank you very much, my boss, the Speaker. I am the Honorable Karim Tajuddin Abisodun. I represent the people of Shaki East, Shaki West, and Atisbo Federal Constituency of Oyo State. Honorable Speaker, may I move that the House do receive the report of the Committee on Aviation Technology on a bill for an act to establish the African Aviation and Europe Space University, Abuja, and provide for the administration and discipline of students of the university and for other related matters. Honorable Speaker, I so move.
Any seconder to this motion? Ibinedi on second.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. I rise to second the report laid by my honourable colleague. I so second. Thank you.
Speak into the mic so that we can hear.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. Honourable Omoside Gabriela Igbenedion, representing the good people of Ovia Northeast and Southwest Federal Constituency of Edo State. I rise to second the motion as ably moved by
motion,
my
yes.
colleague. I so second. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those in support of the motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. You may now lay your report. The fourth business of the day is presentation of report of the Committee on Safety Standard. This is going to be given by Honorable David Idris Zachariah. Is he in the House? David Zachary is not in the house. The next report, the fifth business of the day, is presentation of report of the Committee on Internal Security of the National Assembly on a bill for an act to provide for the establishment and function of Legislative Security Directorate in the National Assembly. Is Honorable Garba Ibrahim in the house? Garba Ibrahim, please move a motion for you to lead a report.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, I am Garba Ibrahim Mohammed. I represent Gwale Federal Constituency from Kano State. Mr. Speaker, I move that the House do receive the report of the Committee on Internal Security of the National Assembly on a bill for an act to provide for the establishment and the functions of the Legislative Security Directorate in the National Assembly, to provide for the qualification and condition of service of the Sergeant at Arms and other personnel of the Directorate, and for related matters. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Any seconder? Yes, Zana.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm Honorable Zana Usman, representing the good people of Kagao, Gubioma, Gumeri Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Borno State. I rise to second the motion ably moved by my very good friend, Mr. Garba Diso. I so second. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. You may now lay your report. Leader, please, you are going to move that we suspend our rules and suspend the order paper to enable us. Chairman Rules, you have something to say?
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
Can we do that in committee by tomorrow?
No, it's a few minutes to just take the decisions because it's a procedural thing that has been a problem.
So you want us to move it, you want us to jump to which number now? Is the next one? After third reading.
Please, Your Excellency, in a minute, I will just read it out.
After all the third reading. Chairman Rules, move that we suspend our rules and suspend those items on the other paper, all the third readings, and go straight to motion so that we can take this.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Francis Ejirogane YVS, my name. I represent the entire people of Ugele North, Ugele South, and Udu Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues,
Maki and Deputy Chairman Finance, please have your seat, please.
I rise to move that we do suspend the items on the order paper up to the point of the procedural motions, item 15 and 16, to allow me move for their presentation. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Manusoro, second.
Right, Honorable Speaker, honorable colleagues, I rise to second the motion ably moved by the Chairman, House Committee on Rules. I so second.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The next order of the day is a motion on committal of clauses 4 and 9 of the National Identity Management Commission. Repeal and enactment bill. Standing in the name of Honorable Francis Waife. He will take that with the next order, which is a motion on the rescission of the jurisdiction of the Committee on Safety Standard and Regulation, which is also standing on his name. The floor is yours now.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Francis Ejirogane YVS, my name. I represent the entire people of Ugele North, Ugele South, and I'm from Delta State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move for the recommittal of clauses 4 and 9 of the National Identity Management Commission Repeal and Enactment Bill 2005. The House notes that the National Identity Management Commission Repeal and Enactment Bill 2025 was passed by the House on Thursday, 22 May 2025. Also notes that the provisions of clauses 4 and 9 need to be amended to comply with the federal character principle and regional balancing in a manner consistent with democratic norms and constitutional safeguards, including the appointment of 4 executive commissioners on a full-time basis.
Honorable Maki, take the seat of the Chief Whip.
Cognizance of the need to rescind the decision on clauses 4 and 9 of the National Identity Management Commission Repeal and Enactment Bill 2025 to address regional balancing, the House resolves to rescind its decision on clauses 4 and 9 of the bill and recommit same to the Committee of the Whole for reconsideration and passage. I also rise to move for the rescission of the jurisdiction of the Committee on Safety Standards and Regulations. The House knows that on Wednesday, 29 October 2025, the report of the Committee on Rules and Business of the House, further review of the standing orders of the House of Representatives, 11th edition, was considered and approved. Aware that the review became necessary to establish jurisdiction of newly created committees, move some jurisdiction to other committees to strengthen the committees. Recalls that the oversight of the safety-related activities of Nigeria's Social Insurance Trust Fund and that of the Safety Standards of Nigeria were moved to the Committee on Safety Standards and Regulations.
PhDs, please sit down.
Also recalls that such oversight was under the Committee of Labor, Employment and Productivity and Industry, respectively. Cognizance of the need to avoid jurisdictional conflict and overlap among the committees of the House resolved to rescind its decision of Wednesday, 29 October 2025, and reassign the oversight of security-related activities of the National Social Insurance Trust Fund to the Committee on Labor and Productivity and Standards Organization of Nigeria to the Committee on Industries, respectively. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Any seconder? Jogo, second.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for yielding his floor to me. Donald Kemekamba Jogo is my name, and I represent the very wonderful people of Ilajes of the Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I'm from Ondo State. I stand here this afternoon to second the combined motions ably moved by the Chairman House Committee on Rules and Business. I so second.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The prayers of this motion is as resolved in the motion. The prayers of the next motion that has to do with rescission and jurisdiction is as resolved in the motion. Leader, please move that we suspend our rules and go straight to consideration of report, and we are taking only one consideration.
Mr. Speaker, this document is here to be circulated to members. It's here to be circulated. I don't know if there's any
Clerk, you've not circulated the resolution?
Honorable Reference. Reverend. Honorable Reverend. Mark Essen. Please, decorum. Chairman Power, please try and concentrate. Chairman Power.
Chairman Army, if you
Leader,
are going
please
out,
move that
you
we
go
suspend
out,
our
or
rules
you
and
come
go
back to
into
your seat.
consideration.
You and your team. Chairman Army.
Mr. Speaker, thank you for the opportunity. I rise to move that the draft resolution of the House of Representatives on national security reform and enhancement of the rising security across the Federation be considered by the whole House. I so move.
Please, Minority Leader, please, can you second that we go into Committee of the Whole?
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I rise to second the motion that the House resolves into Committee of the Whole to consider the report on insecurity. I so second.
The motion has been moved that the House resolve into Committee of the Whole to consider the motion has been moved that the House resolve into the Committee of the Whole to consider the report on our resolutions that was taken last week. This particular motion has been seconded, and I now put the question. Those in support that the House go into Committee of the Whole, say aye.
Aye. Deputy Chairman works.
Those in support that the House go into Committee of the Whole, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it.
Honorable guys are concentrated. We are the Committee of the Whole. Please. You are a senior ranking officer member here. Thank you.
Have they shared it? The House in the Committee of the Whole, where the Speaker sits as the chairman of the committee. The Committee of the Whole, honorable colleagues,
Order, please.
Honorable colleagues,
please let us concentrate.
We spend 1 week debating. We spend 1 week debating. We are about to consider the report. We should lower our voices within the room. Please, so that we can pay attention. All the side communication, can we focus on the gavel and what we are about to discuss? Please, it's of national importance. Thank you very much.
Chairman Outreach.
Chairman Outreach, take your seat.
And you are distracting the sitting, please, by the Committee of the Whole.
Chairman Outreach, take your seat, please.
And deliberate on our debate of last week. Thank you, on the security issues.
Thank you.
Yeah, Chairman Power, concentrate. You are a senior ranking member here.
Chairman Pilgrim, take your seat, please. Chairman Pilgrim, take your seat. Thank you.
The Christian Pilgrim, for you to know, please.
Thank you very much.
Honorable Koko. Honorable Koko from KB. Get seat, please.
Thank you very much. Honorable colleagues, all your debates in the House last week has been summarized into 54 resolutions. 54 resolutions. These have been shared to the members. And I'm sure the Sergeant at Arms are still going around sharing those who don't have. This is what we think as Parliament that should be done with regards to our security challenges in the country currently. This is the voice of the people, the voice of the Parliament. So we are going to consider this 54 resolution recommendation when we pass it, it become our resolution, which will be transmitted to the Senate for their concurrence and then goes to the executive. Please glance through this document before you, because we may not read them one after the other. We'll read them in cluster of clauses. So check through if there is anyone. When we get to the clause that is of concern to you, we'll look at it. But mind you, these were your debates, these were your resolutions. There is actually no need for more debate, but we can correct if we need to. But there will be no room for debating on this. We are given 2 more minutes for us to finish glancing through, and then we'll start. Thank you very much. We will start now. We're going to start from clause 1, not the preamble. We are starting from...
Chairman, you should allow us read. You should allow us read, please.
Clause 1 to 7. Yes,
Procedure.
Chairman Defense.
Procedure.
Oh, before, excuse me, please. Sit, Chairman Defense. Having gone through it, I want to call the Leader of the House to give synopsis, please, so that he will clear some area of that, but make it as brief as possible.
It will be brief. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
Honorable Wale, okay,
Professor
you
Julius
come late, you are
representing
greeting
the
one
good
table to
people
another.
of
Go to your
Owan
seat.
Federal
Honorable Wale,
Constituency,
okay.
Edo State. Mr. Speaker, or Mr. Chairman, as you have rightly pointed out, between the 25th and 27th, members of this very respected House spoke boldly, clearly, and loudly about the security situation in the country, profiling solutions in different ways. This report summarizes that debate. Begins, of course, by commending Mr. President and his team for the steps they have taken so far in addressing the security issue in the country, both in terms of additional recruitment, in terms of training, redeployment of police and officers attached to VIPs and so on. This report is into several sections. I won't go into them because we're going to look at them individually in their clauses. But suffice to say, Mr. Chairman, that we looked at fiscal measures for security enhancement, the most important being that all security expenditure should be placed on first-line charge. So there will be no problem with disbursement, with procurement, with money not coming in, with funding. If we achieve this, we would have made that a major blow to insecurity in the country. The second section deals with institutional and operational reforms, basically looking at how our security forces have been dealing with insecurity. And we pointed out clearly that this idea of a super camp strategy doesn't work anymore because it makes your troops vulnerable, but that they should look towards operating bases and sustained community-level deployment. There are many other recommendations. The third area is intelligence, technology, and surveillance. And we think it is time for us to move up a step to where other nations are in terms of dealing with insecurity, not just talking about them. Border security, for example, gathering intelligence at the community level, and setting up joint intelligence centers and fusing together the opportunity
Honorable
to share
Jimmy Benson, approach the chair.
These are part of the recommendations made in the third area. In the fourth area, which we think is even the most critical, this with human capital and welfare, to look at how our security forces, particularly those in the front line that are defending us and paying the supreme sacrifice, how are they being honored? How are they being recognized? How are their families being taken care of. All of these recommendations that you all made have been put together in that section. The fifth area is the legal and judicial reforms, particularly those financing terrorism. It is time we know them, we name them, we prosecute them, and put an end to this question of funding of terrorism. The sixth area deals with community and socioeconomic interventions. Some of your suggestions prioritize the issue of job creation, vocational training, agricultural support, anti-poverty programs. We've also articulated this in section 5 that deals with community and socioeconomic reforms, particularly the issue of ransom payments, and then setting up a national victim support and recovery fund, so that those that are impacted by insecurity cannot just be left to the wind or left to their own fate. We now deal with the question of regional and international cooperation, the need to work with our neighbors to patrol our borders and to share intelligence.
Leader, round up. It's synopsis, it's not lecture.
Finally,
you know, professors are fond of giving lecture.
Investigation, accountability, emergency and humanitarian response, strategic coordination. What you find in this report is a total blending of the numerous suggestions we made, both on national, regional, international, and community-specific recommendations. I urge my colleagues to take a look at this and let us discuss it and pass this so that we can move this document forward. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, for giving me the opportunity.
Because of the seriousness of this resolution, those who are backing the gavel, please, can you not back the gavel?
Okay. Honorable Barrister, okay? Please.
Due to the seriousness of this issue, has everybody gotten a copy? If you don't have a copy, raise your hand. Sergeant at Arms, can you give to them?
Oppose the acting chief whip.
Please take copies to them. All you need to do is raise your hand. You don't need to. Please go quickly and give them copies. Now, we are going to do something unique. And that thing unique is that we are going with these copies today. We will study these copies between today and tomorrow morning. We will consider this report by tomorrow, so that you go through it. The synopsis have been given. We will not take synopsis again tomorrow. Let members read the resolution. If you have anything to add, let us know. But remember, there will be no debate, but you can make your input for correction or any of the input. But I just don't want us to dump this on members without them going through, because it's the position of every one of us. Is that carried? Carried? Please move that we revert to plenary to report progress. Leader, move that we report, go back to plenary to report
Mr.
progress.
Chairman, I rise to move that we revert to plenary. I so move.
Thank you. Minority Leader.
Mr. Chairman, my dear colleagues, accepting the wise counsel from the chair, I second the motion that will revert back to plenary to report progress.
Thank you. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The House hereby revert to plenary. Honorable colleagues, the House is now in plenary where the chairman sits as the speaker of the section. The report from the Committee of the Whole is that the report was suspended for consideration till tomorrow for more deliberation and research and corrections, if need be, by the members of the Parliament. There is no report to be adopted. Leader, please move that the House do adjourn plenary till tomorrow, same time, same place. But before that time, let me announce. Announcement.
Okay, go back to your seat. You are roaming about.
The announcement is that there is a zonal and state caucus engagement on the reserved seat for women bill. This is to inform zonal and state caucuses of the House that there will be a zonal and state caucus engagement on the reserved seat for women bill. This will take place from today, December 2nd, and December 3rd, as well as December 4th.
Honorable, go back to your seat. Ranking by age.
The Northwest is 2:30. The Southeast is 5 p.m. On Wednesday, Northeast is 2:30. Southwest is 5 p.m. On Thursday, North Central is 2:30. South is 5 p.m. The aim of the engagement is organized by the House Committee in conjunction with non-governmental organizations to build consensus. This is signed by myself. Let me announce again that the debate on the Constitution will start from tomorrow. After we finish our consideration of report, because the other paper is going to be light, we'll start debate on the Constitution. This will take place tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. Please, members are encouraged to be in the House. Leader, move for adjournment till tomorrow, same time, same place.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to move that we adjourn plenary to tomorrow, Wednesday, 11 a.m., same venue. I so move.
Minority Leader, can you support? Minority Leader, can you second? Minority Leader, second.
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I rise to second the motion that we do stand adjourned to
Thank you.
tomorrow.
Those in support of this motion, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. The House is hereby adjourned to tomorrow, same time, same place.